ngayon ang tugon mula sa pamilya ni Sir Ogie. Mga kaibigan, si Dr. Rogelio Juliano Sr.
Can you see the program? Show me the program. Last na ba ito?
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Sa mga nasa theater arts, nasa speech communication, at yung mga taga-College of Arts and Letters, at College of Speech Communication and Theater Arts. When my family found out that I had to respond to this necrological service, my son Ariel was telling me, "You'd better do your response in Tagalog." Those guys, they're very careful about the diction, about the pronouns of things, and even the grammar. I don't think you have the acumen to be able to do that. So I tried my best to do it in a very simple English, not looking forward to do high-sounding words. No, that is simple English, almost written by a grade 1 student. On January 21, 1961, a third child was born into our family, and as Tony Mabesa said, in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I remember it as a very wintry night. It was snowing outside. Well, Ogie was the third in our family. He was a healthy-looking baby boy, and we named him Rogelio Salvador La Chica Juliano Jr. He drank his milk and ate his food with gusto, just like his brothers and sisters. You can see how my children are very healthy. He grew up in the UP Diliman campus environment, just like the rest of our siblings, but they grew up to be different from each other, each one going into a niche of their own. Rogelio Jr., now called by his peers and students and friends as Ogie, once told me that he doesn't like to be named Rogelio because, as he said it, "I'm always in your shadow. People always ask how I am related to you and hardly get any recognition as Rogelio." So he adopted the moniker Ogie Juliano. Ogie grew up and received his education in theater arts and decided to be a member of the faculty in the Department of Speech, Communication, and Theater Arts. Ogie devoted much of his time in theater arts and he stayed out late at night, almost every night. He had two worlds in his life, the world of theater arts and the world with his family. I knew he preferred the world of theater, and he felt that we did not understand his preference to stay outside the family. My wife, known to you as Ma'am J, in her quiet way, was communicating with Ogie and understood him much better than we did. She even immersed herself into the world of theater whenever she could find time to do it. Ma'am J's and my ancestors were into acting and music. Leron Leron Sinta was created by Buen Camino and Juliano. My father's name was Jose Buen Camino Juliano. So the Buen Camino and the Juliano in Leron Leron Sinta was very closely related. So with my wife, Ogie found somebody in the family that he could relate and talk to about his chosen career. He talks to me about it. I don't really understand what he was talking about. And when I ask him what's happening in his life, he says, "I don't know what's happening in my life, so this is not your concern." My only involvement in theater was to watch some plays that Ogie and Ma'am J participated in. Then my wife passed away on April 9, 2004, and Ogie lost his greatest link to the family. Ogie later had a stroke, followed by a discovery that his kidneys were no longer functioning to excrete the waste in his blood. This was followed by more than a year of weekly dialysis to keep Ogie alive, but Ogie's appetite for food did not wane, and against what the doctors told him not to eat and drink, he disobeyed. He would even shout at our household help if they refused to buy him 1 liter of Coca-Cola or food with sugar as merienda. And this happens when I'm not in the house. And he doesn't do any exercise, as the doctor advised him to do, not even to walk from the house where he could get a taxi. Ogie became depressed, bored, and lonely at our house. Ogie and I were the only ones in the house, together with the maid. When I'm not around, he talks to the maid. When he was stronger, he would manage to sneak out to go to UP and enjoy your company, but this was quite seldom. But this year his health deteriorated and the infection on both legs were getting worse. The blood circulation was hampered by blood vessels with deposits and convoluted blood vessels in his legs and feet. Walking became more difficult. Treatment with antibiotics was not effective because of his diabetes. Just last month, he told our household help that he wanted to die, and he was already very tired. He added that Mama is already waiting for me, talking about Mom J. So on April 7, 2007, Ogie departed our world into another one, and we hope that he is happy in his new environment and that he is finally with his Mama. On Ogie's demise, I discovered how the world of theater accepted him and how the theater would really love and miss him. From Ogie's cremation to his necrological service, I have realized what was in the theater world and why Ogie adopted it as his world. Ogie made good in his career. His students loved and admired him. His peers believed in him, and many in the theater world cried when he passed away. I am sorry that I learned all of this too late. Before I leave this necrological service in Ogie's honor, let me express my heartfelt gratitude from the Juliano family and clan and those of Ma'am J's relatives for the honor you have bestowed upon him. I saw Ogie smiling and grinning while you were doing this production here. This is a fitting goodbye to someone who left good memories in your theater world and contributed to the development of theater arts. So may I express our thanks to the College of Arts and Letters, the Department of Speech, Communication, and Theater Arts, Ogie's students, peers, and mentors in theater arts, the kind words from Tony Mabesa, Ben Cervantes, and Anton Juan, and the rest of the audience here. I also would like to express our thanks to the officials of the University of the Philippines, especially President Emerlinda Roman, Chancellors Jerry Cao, and Chancellor Glenn Aguilar of UP Visayas, and other faculty and staff. Mabuhay po kayong lahat.